Wow. I suck so hard, I have learned to suck at sucking. This is suckception. How did we get here? Oh yeah, that's how it happened. Hello, Streamland. Today we, in our second installment, are looking at how to suck as the Wraith. Now, the Wraith, compared to his two bros that also started the game with him, has by far the lowest skill ceiling. By this I mean, the Trapper, you have to use strategy and forethought to play well. And the Hillbilly just needs to be good with being a runaway OSHA violation. Literally. But the Wraith's only weapon is the spinal column of his former employer, when he rage quit like a boss! Sorry about that, I just put some of my own personal fantasies into this. Moving forward. As such, you have fewer chances to mess up your powers while sucking. The Wraith's power is his ability to not be seen while spying on several women, rubbing each other intimately while in a private location. Now, if you have any doubts about this, just listen to the man breathe while he does it. Yeah, you like getting rubbed like that, don't you? Now, while chasing survivors around, it's only polite to ring your bell. This will tell them approximately where and how far away from them you are. This will also give a heads up to all of the other survivors on the map of your general location. Now, one of the best strategies is to blindly follow the survivor on the path they took. I wouldn't even bother watching the survivor. Just watch the scratch marks. Trying to cut the survivor off or use terrain to your advantage is completely uncalled for. Now, as discussed on other videos, Dead Hard, your best friend for helping you suck, does have a little flaw that the Wraith could exploit if you weren't trying to suck proper. Many times, when you get close to your survivor friend while playing your game of tag, they will watch behind them for you to start your lunge before they use their Dead Hard. You could quickly tap your power and start to ring the bell. This is a very close animation to your swing, and it has the same sound as you swinging Azeroth's skull to make contact with theirs. So make sure, under no circumstance, when you get close to that survivor, should you try to ring that bell. Tricking a survivor into using their Dead Hard prematurely is just completely not acceptable. Now, another tactic a survivor will use against you is what's known as a spin. Spinning is where once you start your swing, the survivor quickly does a 180. Luckily, all of them had the Wolverine treatment, as otherwise their ankles would snap like a pretzel stick. These spins would make it much harder, if not impossible, to hit the survivor. Now, should that survivor spin you successfully, you should immediately go and find a new survivor. Let them enjoy their success in having outplayed you. Tactics like this will help you suck at your full potential. When approaching generators, try to come at them from very predictable, easy to see avenues, and never try to body block or sneak up on survivors while they are preoccupied with those generators. If cloaked, you should uncloak well before getting within striking distance of the survivor, allowing them every opportunity to get that head start in your fun game of tag. Now, just like before, you should stay on a single survivor without ever leaving. What's that, Cheryl? You need to talk? Alright. Okay guys, sorry about that. Settle it down. You got this. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Change of plans, guys. You could just run around swinging your weapon at anything that lets you. Spread a little love to Fang over here, maybe a little to Meg over there. In fact, the more people you swing at, the better. Just hit it and quit it, because commitment is too hard for some people. You try and only swing at one person for a long time, and they never appreciate it. All right, I'm better now. Okay, I'm better now. So, to suck as the Wraith, be predictable. Follow scratch marks religiously, and once you tag the survivor, move on to the next one, and you will suck without par. Now, we need to discuss the perks for the Wraith. First up, we have Bloodhound. This will make all of the pools of blood glow brighter, making it easier to track. Second is Predator, one of the only perks that in all but one situation makes your life actively worse, as it will be harder to find the scratch marks left by running survivors. Then we have probably the worst perk in the game, Monstrous Shrine. This makes your basement hooks better, but as we've seen in other videos, this will only help you maybe once every 4th game. And last but not least is Unrelenting. This turd-tastic perk reduces the cooldown after a missed basic attack. With as many times as you'll be making wild swings with your eyes off the ball like an uncoordinated little leaguer, this perk is probably going to be the most helpful for you. But still, with these perks, I have every faith that you too will be sucking as the Wraith in no time. Now, just to be safe, let's also review some add-ons to avoid at all costs. Undoubtedly, the Wraith's strongest combo is the Coxcomb Clapper and the Ghost. This iridescent and brown combo makes it so you can completely sneak up on Survivor, and that is not only OP, but simply rude for all the jump scares you will be causing. Now, the All-Seeing allows you to see which gens are being worked on while cloaked, and honestly, all of the Wraith's add-ons make you too good with your cloaking, either by making it faster to cloak, you move faster, or you decloak faster. All of these things, with cloaking and uncloaking, just are uncalled for. The add-on that I would recommend first is the Hound. This is an add-on that pairs beautifully with Bloodhound, a perk I've already recommended to you, and also the Beast, which makes it so that you never lose your terror radius even while cloaked. So those survivors are always going to know when you're up for that game of tag. Hopefully, this guide has helped you see the Wraith's true potential in how to suck. This video has been brought to you by my most amazing sponsor, this guy, my one and only Patreon. If you too would like to help me do more of these, please consider becoming a Patreon, or subscribe to my Twitch channel, or completely free, like and subscribe right below. This really helps the algorithm and hence me. If you thought this video was stupid, or if you have other ancient secrets that you wish to share on how to suck even more as the Wraith, let me know in the comments below. This has been the Bearded Hammer. Stay safe out there in Streamland.